I've been ready.
Okay.
I've been ready. Pressure's getting to you, isn't it?
Yeah, dude, it's a little rough.
Any day, anytime.
Fergie time, baby.
What?
God damn it. I'm about to do it. All right. That's going to stay on there.
There we go. That's perfect.
Welcome to Much Ado About Nothing.
Show where we talk a lot about a lot, and
Okay, we
also
decided to reverse the
nothing.
roles, and it's not going well.
It's not working.
Let's
Okay, all right.
wrap it.
Welcome to Much Ado About Nothing.
Where we talk about a lot, and we talk about nothing.
And much like Freddie Adu's career, not really of much relevance these days. I'm Luke.
I'm vegan. That's Odin.
Yeah, he's there.
This
and-
video
Oh,
is
yeah.
officially sponsored. Oh, sorry.
It's this one. I
Yeah.
thought we were doing the other sponsor.
Oh, no, that's
We
right.
had another contractual obligation.
We do.
It's okay. So it's two words. Two words. Squid. Okay. Okay. I don't know a show called Squid Games. I know one called Squid Games.
Well, Squid Games is our sponsor, so.
Oh right,
Yeah.
it's the off-brand. Squid Games.
Today's video.
Is that like?
Squid Games.
So it's the games that squids play.
Yep.
Okay.
Which are unbeknownst to human beings.
Well, you know they.
Mostly.
Yeah, I mean they. Depending on
There's-
if you listen to like
There's orange light,
Blue Light,
blue light.
Blue Light Special like Kmart.
Today's video is unofficially sponsored by Squid Games. Not to be confused with Squid Game.
The hit smash Netflix show. Squid Games is the games that squids
Squids play.
play. Speaking of playing games, I'm tired of playing games, so let's get into the games that the English Premier League played in the last game week.
Match week 7.
Match week 7 results.
Yes. First off, we have Manchester United and Everton, which ended up 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. That was. Oh! Dude, your favorite FIFA song. Good old Tony Marshall came through and scored.
So
a goal.
I've been a little bit of backstory. I've been playing FIFA 22 as one does, and unfortunately, Tony Marshall, Anthony Martial, is pretty good in game. At least for my still kind of early game team, my prem team, and he just gets hat tricks every other game for some reason. I'm gonna say that I'm a good FIFA player, and he's not a good striker. But anyways, there's the chant. Every time he scores, it just goes the crowd in game just starts the Tony Marshall chant, and it's so annoying, and I hate it.
But he scored. He scored his
he
first
did.
goal back in a long time. Great goal. And then we
Mucked it all up.
mucked it all up and conceded, and then
Andros
couldn't score again.
Townsend? That's not his name.
Andros Townsend.
I saw a town, and he was like, right, that needs to get to me mum, so I'm going to send it. Townsend. Or
Townsend.
maybe he was at the end of the town.
I hate him.
It was at Townsend.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, 1-1. Not much to say about the game.
You know,
to be honest,
thanks, Rafa.
Yeah.
Thanks
whatever.
for making Man U drop points. Next up, we had Chelsea Southampton 3-1. Southampton with a red card.
Whoomst.
Whomst?
Yeah,
It was
Lord Prowse.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
that was not a red card. I was, for whatever reason, I was watching that game, and it's not a red card, man. That was not a
I'm
red
pretty
card
sure
tackle.
I saw the replays, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I think that was a bit
Yeah, it's a bit harsh.
Yeah.
Hard done by.
Yeah, but Chelsea went top of the table with that,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah.
And it sucks too because you can see that really impacted Southampton's game plan because they were tied.
Yeah, it was 1-1.
It was 1-1, and then Werner got on the score sheet.
Dude, Trevor Chalobah scored again. That's
Yeah,
good for him, man.
Good for him.
I guess.
Terrible for Chelsea. I mean, it's great for Chelsea.
Yeah, but
I don't
for
like them.
us.
So, yeah, that sent them top of the table, and
that's about it. Southampton are not doing great.
No, they're not doing as bad as I thought they would.
True.
Aren't they? They're in like what, 16th or something like that.
Not sure.
There we go. Not 17th.
Oh, okay. So they are doing.
So they are doing bad, but they're not in the relegation zone as of
now.
Chelsea, Southampton 3-1. Okay.
Ooh, Wolves. Wolves put another one on
Newcastle.
Newcastle. It seems like Wolves are actually starting to score goals.
They
now.
are starting to score goals.
I think they've had a couple of good results.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was
form.
Huang.
Oh yeah, he got a brace.
Is that his name? Ho Chi Huang?
I'm not sure.
Huang
Hee-chan. Okay.
Hee-chan Huang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is on loan from Leipzig, I believe, or Leverkusen.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep. So that turning out to be a good. I mean, he not single-handedly, but he scored both goals. He won the game. Big 3 points against another probably relatively same part of the table team.
Yeah.
As Wolves in Newcastle.
Yeah.
I think that was something we may have talked about last episode.
I think so.
That this would be a good game in a relatively big game in the large scheme of things.
Right, because those points could come to mean something a lot more towards the end of the season.
Yep.
I mean, we've seen
as we expect.
Like how close was the relegation zone like 2 seasons ago?
Oh, with
it was
Bournemouth?
Like, yeah, Bournemouth lost out, I think, on goal difference or something.
I think so, or a point.
It was something like that. So those 3 points that Wolves got and that Newcastle didn't get,
probably pretty huge.
Could be pretty huge.
Cool. Next game.
Which we'll come back to Newcastle.
Yeah.
Yes. So, next game, Burnley Norwich. Boring, 0-0.
But Norwich didn't lose. That's their first point.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
That's Norwich's first point. Hey.
Good job,
Norwich are 0-1-6.
Yeah.
Dude, that's huge for Norwich. Slowly
starting to
not
creep
climbing
up
the ranks.
Yeah. I really thought Norwich was gonna get all 3 points.
That was our prediction. I didn't watch the game. Did you?
I didn't either.
Cool. Yeah, that's.
But 0-0. That's probably why they didn't win. Honestly, is because we didn't watch it. Norwich Burnley 0-0. From what I understand, from what I read about it on Twitter, I didn't watch the highlights just because of what I did read on Twitter. That it was very, very boring.
Sounds about right.
0-0. Because like some 0-0s can be like
pretty thrilling and.
But let's see. Next up, we had Leeds United 1, Watford 0.
That's a big result for Leeds.
It is.
That's a team they should be beating.
Yeah, absolutely.
First off, and Leeds need to start getting some points together. I'm assuming they're in 16th place.
Yeah. They
haven't started off well. They got thumped by United in the first game.
Yeah.
They
had 3 draws and 3 losses. That's not like.
So that was their first win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's huge, though. Was
that their first one?
I think so.
We go. Yeah, that was their first win.
Yeah.
Not their first points, but their first.
Yeah, first win though. That's great.
Got them out of the relegation zone. I think that's gonna send them on their way. It sucks that happened right before the international break.
Yeah, but I mean that's momentum. I mean I don't think there are many.
Yeah. No, I mean
Leeds players on international duty other than
maybe
Phillips and maybe 1 or 2 others. Rafinha was probably on international.
Yeah, no, he was on Brazilian.
Bamford
duty.
probably was as well.
No, Bamford's not on.
He's not.
duty.
No. Okay.
No,
cool. Arsenal held Brighton.
they scrapped out a 0-0 draw.
I think that was actually a reasonably entertaining game.
From what I understand, yeah. No, I saw a little bit of that game, and it was.
I have to say, Arsenal did a great job not to lose to a then top 4 team. So
moving on. Tottenham Villa.
Oh yeah, Spurs won, which is completely unexpected.
Hodge Bajerd got a goal, and then Ollie Watkins pegged one back for Aston Villa. He's gonna be a fantastic. I mean, he already is a really good player, but he's one for the future. He's like 23.
Okay, so he's still relatively young.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
22 maybe. I could be mistaken.
Oh,
I'm not gonna look it up.
Cool.
Matt Target, is that his name?
Yeah, that was an own goal. Okay.
So
yeah,
Tottenham
didn't
scrapping
lose.
out a win, which Good
They probably
for them,
need
I
it,
guess.
man.
Yeah. The way that their season's been going.
Yeah.
Not great. West Ham 1. Bryn 2.
Big win for Brentford,
Yeah.
man. Huge win
I think,
for Brentford.
honestly, I
especially
saw that
against.
coming.
Yeah, I
saw
think we
that coming.
predicted that.
Yeah.
Huge win for Brentford, especially against a West Ham side who have been good this
They've
season.
been good this season, but like I said, having to deal with all the different cup competitions, seeing
That
how they
depth is
deal.
starting to-
Yes.
Yeah,
and,
man, your
dude,
prediction.
Brentford, they beat Arsenal.
Yeah, but still.
They tied us. They've had like one or two other good wins and some entertaining draws. Like they're a good side, man.
They
are
play
a
entertaining
good side.
football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to see them beat West Ham, I
love it.
It's not that I hate the Hammers. I just don't really care about them.
No, there's just another London side that
Yeah, another London side.
just that I'd
They have
like
bubbles.
to see. Yeah, Mike Dean hates them.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, Mike Dean hates bubbles.
Oh, I thought you were talking about West Ham.
Oh no. Mike Dean,
Mike
just
Dean
doesn't like-
hates West.
No, Mike Dean just doesn't like bubbles.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, I've seen like where he's
Yeah,
like,
where he's-
when he's walking out and getting the ball.
Yeah,
I've
he does
seen
not. He does not enjoy it.
it. Yeah, Brentford. Who scored there? Mbomo and Mbomo. I always say his name wrong. Mbomo and Luisa. He scored against.
Oh, they got
us.
a 94th minute
Yeah,
winner.
no, I remember seeing that. Actually, it was dude.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, that's huge, man.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't take like a week and a half off before we review these games because I'm like
about them.
remembering.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's okay.
That's fine. All,
If anyone has
all
any problems with
13
this,
of
phone
our,
in to the number below.
Yeah, call Odin.
Yeah, he's.
He'll definitely help you out. Brentford, I'm so happy to see them
Me too.
doing well.
Yeah, I'm glad they're not
Brentford-
in the relegation zone.
Yeah, Brentford 2-1 over West Ham. They're in seventh.
They're in 7th place.
They're in
That's
seventh.
huge.
Yeah.
Second international break, 7th place.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
It's better than Tottenham and Arsenal.
Then a lot of other teams, yeah.
Yeah,
And West
Tottenham,
Ham.
West Ham, Villa, Arsenal, Wolves, Leicester City.
Yeah,
like
Leicester,
a lot of
man.
big teams are not starting off well.
Yeah.
Speaking of Leicester,
Leicester.
Crystal Palace 2, Leicester 2. I thought for sure Crystal Palace was going to get this one.
I thought so too. That was a scrappy game.
Yeah.
That was
I mean, Leicester actually looked pretty good, but in typical Leicester fashion, they just let it slip in the second half.
Yep.
Um,
Hopefully they do that again
yeah.
this week.
Yeah, and they got scored on by a man named Schlupp. I'm sorry, Jeff Schlupp does not sound like, I don't know. There's certain players who just have this sort of name like Ronaldinho
Oh.
or
Roberto Carlos.
yeah, or
Not just Brazilians.
or Pirlo
Oh.
or Ruud van Hullet. I know he's not German, but it sounds good. Feels good to do that.
It's not Van Hullet.
Oh, it's just.
Ruud.
I was thinking of Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Ruud van Nistelrooy is another one.
Yeah. Anyways,
Robin
there's
van
a certain
Persie,
like elegance. to
Wayne Rooney,
Virgil van
Paul
Dijk,
Scholes,
Mo Salah.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
If you're seeing a theme here with the players that we picked.
No, there's no theme. Phil
Rivaldo.
Yeah, yes.
Rivaldo.
Fred.
Like, come on.
Needs-
All right, now we're moving on out of here. We got to. We're right to Fred. Did you see him get absolutely
Yes.
annihilated by that defender?
I'm not surprised.
Or by that
Colombian guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, point being, Leicester, you're gonna let a man named Schlupp tie you? Come on. There's no romanticism about it. Which, but anyways, that was way off topic. Crystal Palace, I'm still waiting for them to come good. I think they're going to. They've shown fight and they've shown.
I agree, man. I think they're gonna.
Ability to dig in.
They have. They've gotten some scrappy results.
They have.
And then our match of the week,
Match of the week,
Liverpool
for
and
sure,
City.
and
man.
it lived up to the hype.
It did. That was a
Liverpool
game,
2, Man City 2.
What is it? What you guys went up 1-0, then City tied it.
No.
City,
No.
City scored.
City. Oh no, you're right. Yes, we went up 1-0 through Mane, Foden.
Had that ridiculous goal.
Yeah.
It
And then
was.
Salah had just like the goal of the season.
yeah,
The goal of the
that
season, dude.
yeah, man, that
Like,
was crazy.
That
individual run,
that
and he
looked
just put.
so similar to his Puskás winning goal. from his first season at Liverpool.
Yeah.
Where he just like
Top of the box, outside.
mazed through all of these defenders, and then just.
Yep.
And this one was with his right foot.
That's true.
Like,
which is weird.
And dude, it was an exquisite goal.
Yeah.
And then De Bruyne comes in with him.
Oh yeah, and he had a bad game.
Solid run. He looked awful.
Dude, I'm so sick and tired of. He's Belgian. I love him. I'm so sick and tired of the De Bruyne agenda. Best player in the world. It's not, dude. He's not on the same level as Bruno. Yes, I'm biased. He's not on the same level as the Neymars, the Mbappes, the Ronaldos, the Messis, the Haalands, the Brunos, the Virgils, the Salas. He's not
really
there.
He's a really good passer.
Yeah, but he's not. I don't think he's an elite level player.
He
disappears in a lot of big games.
He was there, and then like
he's in his prime right now.
Injury-ridden seasons. It's been a couple of inconsistent seasons.
It has, but that's my point. Is that he is not
right.
He's not that like Ballon d'Or nominee.
Year out, let's go.
No man, he's good. He's an amazing player, no doubt about it. But he's not the.
His cheeks get really red by the end of the game. Really by like the 5th minute of the match.
Yeah.
Kind of like mine do. But
yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, but he had a good goal.
Great goal.
Yeah.
Great goal. Can't take that away from him. I think a tie was absolutely fair.
To both squads,
honestly,
man.
we looked bad in the first.
Yeah, it was. It was a little rough, man.
We looked pretty rough. We held it together, which is great.
Yeah. What was it? 0-0 at halftime?
Yeah, it was 0-0.
That's crazy.
And then 4 goals in the second half.
Was it was even after? Was it like the first goal was after the 60th minute?
It was the 59th.
59th. There you go. Yeah, 60th minute on, all the goals came.
Yeah, it's not that the first half wasn't entertaining.
It was. It just
was very entertaining. Just the eye test. City had our number.
I thought that you guys were lucky to get into halftime without conceding.
We had some good defending. We had some terrible defending, but we made up for it with good defending.
True. True.
And then a couple of really good stops from Allison. That always helps. But then, I felt lucky to be going into halftime 0-0.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. Like first 5 to 10 minutes, we were holding our own, and then it's just like they just started picking us apart.
Yep. Yeah, the midfield was a bit of an issue for you guys.
Yeah,
but
we got it together.
Out, obviously.
Yeah, we got it together at halftime.
Yeah.
And 2-2 all in all.
Fair result.
I hate that we dropped points again, especially because we had a chance to go above Chelsea.
Yeah, but I mean, against City, it's better than a loss, obviously.
For sure, because that point could help us out down the road. And that's that's our Mike Dean moment of the week.
Oh yes, because Michael Dean.
Dean Watch.
For the Liverpool Man City match, he was 4th official and just got an absolute earful from Pep Guardiola.
He got hammered by Pep.
And he's just
the whole second half, and he's just like, I don't know.
He's like,
whatever. No.
Just
no. Yes. No.
Like, he may as well have just been doing talk to the hand, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
just talk to the Dean hand, man.
Pep, I think, ended up getting a yellow card.
Which
honestly,
you guys,
we got away with it.
Milner should have been off the field.
He should have been off.
And Klopp knew it too, because immediately after he was like, all right, come on, get him off.
Yep.
He subbed him off.
Yeah. No, we got away. I don't know.
It happens though. I mean,
it does.
Calls happen, non-calls happen, whatever. He should have been off.
Yeah.
It's a blatant second yellow card.
Yeah.
And the commentators, I mean, and I think there's some truth to this, but what they were saying during the game is that you can't not send him off because he's James Milner. He's been in the league for a long time, so he's a veteran. Yes, he deserves respect.
Yeah.
But no player is above the rules of the game.
No. And Milner's gotten carded.
Oh my God. But this particular instance, Liverpool City, he's on a yellow. I get it from the ref's perspective, right? He doesn't want to send off a player and ruin the game. But holy hell, he deserves to be gone.
We got away with one.
Anyhow, so
for sure,
I understand.
I'll be the first one to say that, but it's just so I love seeing Pep fly off the handles, and it always happens with us, and it's great because he's always like, do that. Yeah, that was from a couple of years ago.
But it's the same deal.
But he's always just like he gets
it's so good.
Seeing Klopp and Pep, two of the most animated coaches. It's always a great match, and just to see Pep fly off the handle like that, and just see Mike Dean just kind of being like Cabby.
He's just
like,
fucking, yeah. If you can imagine someone with like a megaphone in your ear and then a giant fan as well, he's just giving it to Mike Dean from all directions. And Mike Dean's just like, I don't know what you want me to do. You want me to go out there and talk to them and then come back and tell you no? Like,
One more thing I wanted to mention. I know we've talked about Liverpool and City for a long time, but one more thing I wanted to mention was I really think Firmino should have started.
I agree.
Over Diogo Jota.
Yeah.
I love Jota. I love Firmino more, but this is the kind of game that he thrives in. He's just the way he pulls people out of position, because that was the thing that, like, after that first 10-minute like onslaught in whatever that we had at the beginning of the first half, after that City just dominated.
They did.
And Firmino is excellent at link-up play. He's excellent at triggering the press. And he's great at just pulling everybody out of position and opening up lanes for Salah and Mane to slip through.
Yeah, which I mean is very important for your attack, obviously.
Yeah, I mean that's what we built our last 4 seasons around.
That's true.
Is that exact game plan?
Do you think, and this is something I just thought of, do you think that is a bit of Klopp trying to introduce new players into your forward line, just because your forward line, all 3 of them are in their 30s or about to turn 30, and Jota's 24,
25,
I think, and so do you think he's maybe trying to almost force Jota into that front line so there can be some longevity there?
There could be an element to that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the main reason though.
I don't think so either. It's just an interesting point that I want to bring to your
Firmino was coming off an
attention.
injury.
True.
He was still getting back to fitness. So, I mean, we've been doing well with Jota for the past month or whatever.
Yeah.
So I get it, but Firmino was back, fully fit. This would have been his first game starting for us, back from injury, and I get it. And plus, with the international break coming up,
there's a decision to be made there, and Klopp made one, and it wasn't necessarily the wrong decision,
but
per se.
Dude, just the way that Firmino links up and shows up for the big matches.
I have to agree.
I think he should have started. I really like Jota's done his best work off the bench for us.
Yeah, and so that's the thing is maybe you bring Jota out at the 50th minute or whatever, 60th minute as an impact sub to play most of the second half.
And Firmino didn't really. I think he came in and
it's pretty late.
I want to check out when he came in. 68th minute. So that was
okay.
That was
so he had some time, but 20 minutes is not 25 minutes give or take.
Yeah, and it was they were in City were in the ascendancy, let's say.
Yeah.
At that point, because we had already scored through Mane, and it was right after Firmino came on that Foden scored.
That's true.
So that can look bad. You bring in a player and then they immediately equalize. But that's at a regular time for a sub, anyways.
Yeah.
In the 60-something minute, but I really think we either should have started him or brought him on at halftime, because I think it was pretty obvious that Jota wasn't working. It wasn't clicking. It wasn't doing whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
And I don't think we would have been as absolutely manhandled in the first half as we were if Firmino had been on the pitch, because Jota's not that kind of player.
No, he's not.
Maybe he could become it.
Sure.
I mean, Firmino wasn't that kind of player when he came into Liverpool, and he was about the same age that Jota was.
Also very true.
Came in. So, obviously, I think Jota is, like you're saying, kind of one for the future, maybe. But
time will tell.
Time will tell. But anyways, so yeah. Hello. That's week 7 results. Let's blow through these. Match day 8 of 38. Ooh, we're getting close to the quarter.
We are.
Of the season.
Yep.
That's interesting.
8 of 38, baby. Watford Liverpool at 7:30 a.m. on Saturday.
I will not be watching it because I'll be out of town.
But
I would be if I was in town. Liverpool, if you're watching, I'm still a fan, even if I don't wake up at 7:15 to watch your stupid 7:30 kickoffs on the East Coast.
We've had
the
3 of them
States.
already.
I know. That was us last year, man. That was us last year.
Yeah.
So we're playing Watford at, where do they play?
Watford is Vicarage Road.
Yep.
Yeah. The Hornets. You guys should take that pretty handedly.
Yeah.
I don't really expect Watford to give you any trouble, to be honest.
And we owe them because they ended our 68 or 69.
There's beef there.
Game winning streak.
No. There's beef.
Yeah, there's beef
Mike
there.
Beef.
Mike Beef.
Is Mike Beef reffing that game by any chance? God, I hope so. Does he not tell you?
No, not
so
in
annoying.
Not in that. I'd have to go to.
It's in the Prem app.
I don't know how to get there. I know how to get to the app, but I don't know how to get to that point.
Okay.
Yeah. Saturday, John. Oh,
John Moss.
James Milner's old PE teacher who gave him a red card. That's a funny story.
I hope he does it again.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, on the balance of things, probably deserved.
Yeah, he's got one coming.
Let's see. Mike Dean, Arsenal Crystal Palace on Monday.
Ooh.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, cool. So, to answer your question, no.
Okay. Yeah, so Watford, Liverpool at Vicarage Road, I'd expect probably 2 to 4.
They might give us a fight, but honestly,
I don't think there'll be much trouble for you guys, to be honest.
No, we're rolling pretty good right now.
Agreed.
So yeah, Liverpool beats Watford is what we're saying. Southampton Leeds United. This could be an interesting game.
Could be a very interesting game. I think Southampton has a red card. Ward-Prowse won't be playing.
Ooh, that's true.
And Leeds are coming off a win, so just by that, I'm going to say
Leeds win.
It could be another 1-0 or 2-1, something like that. However, I think Leeds should take care of business here. Is how I'll put it that way.
They should. Yep. Yeah. Southampton aren't exactly known for being able to deal with swashbuckling teams.
No,
like Leeds.
No, they are not.
Next up, we've got Norwich City Brighton.
Interesting. Brighton.
I feel like Brighton should win it, but it's at Carrow Road.
It is, and so this could be. I have 2 things to say about this game. This could be Norwich's first win.
They're due.
They're due for a win. Leeds are capable of giving them that win. Brighton is capable of giving them that win. But that being said, for Brighton, this is a must-win. Because
to keep pace with
the top 4, the European spots. Yep. Bottom of the table, don't have a win yet. Brighton need to show that, hey, this is
we mean business.
We mean business. We're going to beat the teams that we should be beating. Because of their placement in the table and their form this year. Yep. So honestly, I see Brighton taking this by 2 goals.
Yeah, I just haven't seen enough from Norwich this year.
They don't score.
They don't score.
Then if you don't score, you don't
score. You can't win if you don't score goals.
If the other team scores for you, you can.
That's fair. That's a good point.
But the ball still has to go to the opposition.
1-0 to Norwich on
a Brighton own goal. Who
Lewis
is,
Dunk.
Oh, that's the guy. Yeah, I was gonna say Ben White, but he is.
No, he's Arsenal boy now.
He's scoring on goals for Arsenal. Hopefully.
Next up, so Brighton takes it over Norwich.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in agreement.
Villa Wolves.
That's another tasty moment.
That's a very little tasty gamey.
Because Wolves they're starting to get their
their wheels are churning.
They found their shooting.
Their butter's churning. Wolves like butter.
Wolves do like butter. I think I remember hearing that in school. Wolves, Villa. I'm saying
Wolves, Villa, man.
Honestly, I think
draw for me.
I think a draw is fair.
Yeah. I'd probably like to see Wolves win this game.
I'd like to see Wolves win because Dean Smith is just too English for me. I don't know what that means. Honestly, I think I'm still bitter about Villa surviving two seasons ago.
I'm bitter about them beating us. I shouldn't have. So yeah, let's go Wolves.
Yeah, I think Wolves have more momentum at this point.
Yeah,
even
I think
though
so too.
I think Villa are over them in the table. Not by much, only by 1 point. There's 1 point separating them.
Yeah, cool. Big game then.
Yeah, big game.
Big game. Next up, we have Manchester United and Leicester. We have, good lord, We have Harry Maguire and Rafael Varane are both injured and out. So that means we're going to be starting Eric Bailly and Victor Lindelof at center back. However,
I'm hoping for Phil Jones.
This. Shut up.
Phil!
No one hopes for Phil Jones. Phil Jones, if you're watching this, stay out. Go away.
Congratulations on 10 years. Give
No.
us some more faces.
Yeah, but from the sideline.
Yeah.
Or locker room. I don't care. I don't watch it on the field. Lindelof and Bailly starting at center back should not be an excuse not for us to score a lot of goals against a Leicester City team that are not in good form.
Yeah.
They're not in a good place at the table.
No.
And they've shipped a reasonable amount of goals, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So we should beat them by 2 goals.
Yeah, I don't
least.
I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna go for a draw on this one.
Okay.
Just because I don't know, man. I think if anybody's gonna win it, it's gonna be y'all. But it's just I don't know. It's tough for me because Zach King Power. You guys are down both of your first starting choice center backs.
We have just broken the record for consecutive away.
Yeah, you've done that
games.
like 2 or 3 weeks in a row now. You're beating your own record at
Yep.
this point.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be a 3-1 to United.
Yeah.
I think we'll concede, but I think it'll be 3 or 4-1 to United.
That's fair. Man City Burnley. I hope
Man City,
Burnley injure the entire team. It'll be played at the Empty Head.
Yeah. Let's see if Pep comes out at any point this week, and we'll see him downtown Manchester holding out, handing out tickets. I'm like, please come to our game. If any of you, there are no Manchester City fans. If there are any fans of any other teams watching this video, don't go.
Don't go. Well, see, Man City have lost like half their fan base anyways because there's a new Playboy in town that we'll get to.
Playboy in town.
Mm-hmm. No, I do see City winning this.
I do
pretty
too.
comfortably.
I don't think they're going to have any issue with Burnley. Burnley are going to sit back and pack it in, and City excel at breaking teams down.
I'm so ready for Brentford to beat Chelsea.
Oh,
they've already beat one London team.
Yes.
They're doing well. It's at Brentford Community Stadium.
This is what I want to see,
Brentford's.
man. This is going to be their big breakout.
Well, I mean, dude, that's tough for Brentford because they just played us like.
I'm telling you,
they've got
it. All right, they're not in any European spots. They're not. They're playing cups, I think, but I think it's only in the FA Cup right now. Carabao Cup right now.
Yeah.
And so, dude, I think Brentford are going to come out.
Dude, they're on a high right now. They're still in that
exactly.
early, and I don't think.
I think Chelsea are a little bit vulnerable.
They are
defensively speaking. That's weird to say about Chelsea. I'm probably wrong. Actually.
Well, I mean,
they're really good defensively.
Tuchel's such a weird coach because he's. Like, I mean, dude, he pulled out that masterclass against us in the second half when they were down to 10 men.
Yeah, but then when he played against, when they lost to, who did they lose to, City?
I think so.
Yeah. That was a disaster for them.
Yeah. But, so, anyways, I think my heart and my mind are aligned on this. Brentford.
I agree.
Brentford. I mean, obviously I can see Chelsea winning because they're quality.
But I would love.
But I'm picking Brentford to win this.
I am too. 2-1.
I think that's solid. Cool.
Yeah.
3 more matches. Everton, West Ham.
Interesting.
I don't know what to think about.
I think this is a bigger game for West Ham than it is for Everton. West Ham just came off a loss to Brentford last week.
Yes.
Yeah. West Ham, they're in what, 9th? Yeah, they're in 9th place. They are currently 4 places below Everton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're 4 places.
Yeah.
If they win this, they'll be tied with Everton on points.
Yep. So there you go. That's all the motivation that they need. I think they need to win this game.
They do.
And I think they will, honestly.
But they also have some cup. Like if you're West Ham, what do you prioritize?
Which do you prioritize?
Do you prioritize getting like just taking your chance to go for it in European and cup competitions, because who knows when you'll be at this point again, or do you try and build
trying to get back into Europe?
Right, to try and make that a regular occurrence, and then you can worry about European competition.
I think that any team that gets into Europe is immediately put into the mindset of we are going to compete in this year's competition, and we're going to try and push as hard as we can for top
That's
four
what
finish.
everybody wants to do.
Right, but that's my whole point. Is I think they're going to go hard on both fronts, regardless of their rotation or whatever. They're going to.
My man Mikel Antonio, though, I think he's going to do bits against Everton. I think I see West Ham winning this because they've had a week of rest.
Yep.
They don't have a ton of international players.
That's true. I agree, man. I'd like to see West Ham win it, and I think they're going to.
I think so.
I could see it only being by a goal.
Yeah.
But I can see it happening.
Like Everton just haven't. I know they're in fifth. Is that?
Yeah, they're in fifth.
They're in fifth, but they just haven't.
They've played okay.
They've played okay.
But they've had some bad results too, man. I'm pretty sure they've lost to.
They've lost to some teams.
Yeah.
I see West Ham taking this.
Yep.
Newcastle, Tottenham.
Tottenham.
I think
Spurs should win this game.
Tottenham should win it. It'll be interesting to see if.
Interested to see if they show up. To be honest, man, it's all about what it is with Tottenham.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. Back up real quick. 1 second. Claudio Ranieri is manager of Watford.
Yes, he's back in the Prem.
And that his first match is going to be against Liverpool, and a lot of Watford.
He's going to get fired.
Probably.
He's going to get fired. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna have like that classic knock-on new manager positive effect immediately, just because it is Liverpool. If it was against somebody like, say, Newcastle or Burnley,
dude, he's gonna get fired. He's gonna get fired day one.
Claudio Ranieri, R.A.P.
Sorry, bro.
Well, he's kind of old, so I shouldn't say that. But, anyways,
it's Italian. They live forever.
That's true. That's true.
It's not
they
true.
live forever. Tottenham, I think, should take this over Newcastle.
Yeah.
We'll come back. Actually, I kind of want to talk about the Arsenal Palace game and then talk about the Tottenham Newcastle for segue reasons. Yeah. Arsenal Crystal Palace. It's at the Emirates. Patrick Vieira coming back to his old haunt. He played most of his matches at Highbury, right? Or was that at the Emirates?
No.
I can't
Highbury.
remember. When did they move to the Emirates?
I don't know.
It was pretty late on in
It was.
Arsene Wenger's.
Yeah. And Vieira was there.
Yeah, he was there.
Way back when.
Yeah, with
Robert Perez and Henry and
he was like early aughts. Early aughts big player.
Yep.
Was he part of the Invincibles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. That was
that was definitely the Highbury days, the JVC.
Yep.
Yeah.
When Arsenal was actually good.
Yep.
Arsenal Palace, man. This could be another 2-2 game, something like that.
I want Palace to win, dude. Just because I hate Arsenal so much. I know you don't because of Patrick Vieira, but and also because Palace suck.
Yeah, but I don't like either of those games, so I'm gonna I'm gonna pray for a draw here.
That's fair.
However, I think Arsenal are probably gonna win this game. It's at home. I think they've got the quality. It's just whether or not they show up. I think this will be a good test for them.
I mean,
Palace are not
scored like yesterday or something for Young Lions.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Assisted by Curtis Jones.
All right.
Cool. So that's Arsenal Crystal Palace. That's the Monday night game.
Our last weekend game, though, is Tottenham against the newest castle.
Newcastle, Tottenham, Hotspur.
Beef Spruce is.
It is.
Yes, yeah.
Steve Bruce.
He's gone.
Is in the hot seat. He should be anyways because Newcastle are second bottom.
Yeah. Oh my God, they are.
Yep, second bottom.
Well, I don't think they're going to win this game.
I don't think so either. Tottenham have the quality to beat Newcastle.
They should be beating them.
They should be. Even though, like, okay, so if you don't know, Newcastle just got bought by a Saudi conglomerate.
Yeah.
Newcastle are technically the
They're
richest
owned
club.
by the richest club. or they are owned by the richest owners.
Yeah.
By like
a lot. Like you thought Man City
like
had money.
200 billion or something.
Yeah, it's something ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure the scale of things is Man City's owners are worth like 38 billion or something like that.
These people are worth like 300.
I'm pretty sure it's 300. Yeah,
it's somewhere around there.
Oh,
It's
ridiculous.
abysmal.
Yeah,
But
so they have unbelievable amounts of money about to be invested in the club.
Yeah, but
however, right now it's not happening.
They can't, and obviously the owners know that. I mean, I'm happy for Newcastle fans because they've been upset with Mike Ashley for like the better part of 2 decades. I think it's been 14 years.
If they get relegated this season,
I would love that.
they have to come through the championship.
I would love that.
Oh, I wouldn't mind it.
I would. Oh, that'd be so.
They're on pace to.
Sweet justice.
Yes, they're on pace to. I think Newcastle's going to be one of my new relegation candidates.
They've been one of mine since the beginning.
Yeah. I might have to jump on that horse.
Well,
anyhow, the takeover's complete. It's done and dusted.
Yeah, it was
confirmed.
supposed to. They were trying to do it like a year and a half or 2 years ago. It's been in the works for a long time.
Yeah, but
it
has
didn't happen for a lot of reasons. But it has happened now, and
it's we'll see what happens.
Did you see the videos of whenever it was officially announced of like the Newcastle fans outside the grounds and everything?
No,
just
going crazy,
beer everywhere, and just like dances and chants and everything. Like we're gonna be the new Man City. I'm happy for the Geordies. I'm happy for the Toons.
The Toon Army.
But
I'm not happy for the Prem.
And it's just the state of football.
I mean, it's look at the most successful club in England
in recent years. City. They're owned by
another conglomerate of Saudi. Yeah.
Look, I think they're.
I'm not sure. I don't know. They are an oil conglomerate.
The Etihad, is that Saudi Arabia or is that Qatar?
Etihad is Saudi Arabia. Okay. No, maybe it is Qatar.
Well, because I know the Emirates,
those are Saudi Arabian. The
no, they're Qatar.
Oh,
it's United Arab Emirates.
Oh, so Etihad.
The Etihad.
Etihad is Saudi because Etihad is who
oil country
owns City, or who sponsors City.
Right.
So
they sponsor City, but
I think they're Qatari.
I think so. We could be mistaken on that.
Probably
100% because we're ignorant Americans.
Yes.
But you look at PSG, you look at City.
Leipzig, I think, is in the same boat. Did they get taken over?
No, they're Red Bull.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Not like, well, I mean, they got bought out and taken over. It was just by Red Bull.
Yeah, but they were in like the 4th division of German soccer. Yes.
But still.
Wait, what? I always get confused between Salzburg and Leipzig.
Salzburg is Austrian, Leipzig
Which, that was the first Red Bull team.
Yes, it was.
We digress.
Do we? Yes.
We progress to the next point, which is still talking about what we were just talking about.
Yeah. It's a sad sight, man.
It is.
But I guess it is the way of things right now.
Yeah.
And if it's gonna happen,
I read this. Apple. Is that a new kind of apple?
It happens to be.
I read this. All right.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I read this article.
Feel your anger. Anytime my face is in darkness, I turn into Emperor.
Darkness.
You take your weapon, strike me down with all of your hatred. Your journey towards the dark side will be complete.
Here?
Probably.
All right, folks. If you've made it this far, I'm very surprised. I applaud you.
Ah.
I'm sorry. What are you doing?
Getting me out.
Oh no. What was I saying? Something about something.
Newcastle.
Oh yeah. I mean, I knew it was Newcastle, but I was like, what about Newcastle? They're committed to the long-term project.
Yeah. Well.
Because I remember what it was. Sort of. I'm getting close. It was an article that I read about something. God, I don't remember what it was.
That's okay.
It was very pertinent to the conversation, but anyways, Yeah, Newcastle they've got new owners and they're going to be dumping lots of money into the club. I think if anybody deserves it, perhaps it's Newcastle because they are a
Been around
traditional
for a
club.
long time. Yeah.
You know,
They have history.
They do have history.
Yeah.
It's not like a two-city club or two-club city.
Yeah.
Like Manchester was whenever City took over. All of the ingredients are there for success. It's going to take time. It's going to take smart investment, not just throwing money at it. But I have a feeling that they know that.
Oh yeah. I think that's pretty.
I remember what it was.
Nice.
So this article I read the other day was saying that, like, I don't know. It was just talking about how we are not going to. It's very unlikely for us to see big clubs get bought by these kinds of conglomerates because they're looking for the return on investment.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm like Liverpool when we got bought by Northeast Sports Group, who became FSG afterwards. When we got bought by them, I think we were worth like 150 million or something, and now we're worth like 3.5 billion pounds. And Newcastle were bought for 300 million. So their potential for growth is outrageous.
Yeah.
So you're not going to see massive oil companies buying Liverpool,
teams that are already worth
buying Manchester United,
billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah. Or
They're gonna go for
Madrid or
millions
Barcelona or whatever. They're going to go for the sub 1 billion.
And they'll grow them.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think I don't know. We have some oil folks invested in our team for like a small percentage.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just thought that was interesting, like how certain teams are way more likely
to get bought out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least by owners like that. Like I could see some regular old billionaire buying like a controlling share of Liverpool from Fenway Sports Group, but it's not going to be like a Saudi oil conglomerate.
It's not going to be a takeover.
Right. You know.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. And Newcastle,
We'll see
good
what
luck.
happens with them, man.
Steve Bruce, you were already in the hot seat.
You're gone
because,
now, bud.
Yeah, bye. But I still think Tottenham are going to win.
I did too, yeah. Speaking of which.
So that rounds out this 8th match day of this Premier League season.
Let us know in the comments what your predictions are going to be.
Yeah.
For match week 8.
Couple other bits of business to wrap up with. Let's talk about Nations League. Nations League just ended.
Belgium didn't do it
2
again.
days ago, yesterday.
2 or 3 days. It's Saturday. No, it was Sunday. Sunday.
2
days ago.
It's still just fine. That was a game.
It was controversial.
It was boring as hell the first half.
Yeah, I mean, apparently
boring.
VAR and offsides rules.
Spain and France.
Yeah.
VAR offsides.
Mbappe was offsides, dude.
Offsides.
And it's the officials explained their way out of it by saying that Eric Garcia either did or tried to play the ball.
Well, apparently he made contact with it. But my issue...
It doesn't matter. Because when the ball is played to the attacker, even if there's a slight deflection and the player's in an offside position, he still gains an advantage. Even if the ball is deflected, it's deflected straight into his path. The player is effectively being punished for attempting to play the ball.
Right, if he had just not played it...
But no defender in the world is just going to be like, this is probably offsides, I'll just let it go through straight to Kylian Mbappe on goal in the Nations League final.
Granted, it was a well-taken goal.
Sure, yeah, he scored the goal, but...
But it should have been called
It should have been called
offsides, man. Like...
Yeah. It sucks. I mean, Spain in that capacity were robbed. Maybe they would have lost in extra time or penalties, or France may have scored again.
Yeah.
However, I watched the last 10 minutes of the game or so.
And Spain were trying.
Unbelievably dominant.
their damnedest.
They had a good couple of chances too.
Yeah.
Larius made a couple of good saves. Their finishing wasn't on par. But
No.
however, that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's the way it fell.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
I think my biggest issue is that it wasn't until like yesterday or something that they gave an official statement on why it wasn't offside.
Oh, what, the officials?
Yeah.
They had to take a day to come up with some bullshit reason.
Yeah.
Excuse my French.
I don't know. There's something there because France was playing. There's something there.
Excuse my Spanish?
Yes.
My Spanish.
My spinach.
My Spanish.
So, I think Spain were hard done by.
Yeah.
I don't even really agree with the official reasoning, and I think it's even worse because we saw on TV, we saw one angle. We saw no lines drawn. We heard, even the commentators were confused.
Which is not good. It just means people are not being informed.
Yeah,
And reasons
like
are
nobody's
being
on the
kept.
same page. And to top it all off, it was Anthony Taylor and a bunch of other English referees on VAR duty.
The frickin' Premier League refs need to get
They're
their
so bad,
Wrapped
dude.
together.
And Anthony Taylor's one of the quote-unquote better ones.
But not really.
No.
It's like him and
If
Michael
you got-
Oliver are pretty decent, but
Yeah. I mean, they're the only ones that do anything in international competitions.
I honestly don't know why they don't bring Champions League referees or just purely international referees in for this International Nations League final. It's a
Yeah.
major trophy. Anyhow, man, so
Yeah, so that was
that's a bit of a bummer and kind of just
Benzema's goal was
collusion,
amazing.
basically. Oh, yeah.
Benzema's goal was
Oh my
outrageous.
gosh, yeah. De Gea was not going to get near that,
No.
unfortunately.
De Gea?
Was he playing?
No.
Cool. Oh, probably didn't have Sim on.
It was Simone.
That's probably why they lost.
Yeah, let's blame it on that. So that was the Nations League. I'm struggling to care about the Nations League.
Me too, man. I honestly
have
didn't even
been
know the
since
final was on
it's-
Sunday until Sunday rolled around.
I haven't really. I've been struggling since its inception in like 2018 or 19.
It's
just more games that you don't need to be
especially during
playing.
COVID, and players get injured. Rafael Varane, for example,
Yeah.
he's coming home with a medal,
Like-
but he's out for
Like some
3
teams
weeks.
are playing World Cup qualifiers now. I understand that.
But there's an extra tournament that's been added in for
Right.
no apparent reason, just to force more games.
We
down
just
people's
got finished with
We
the Euros. Why do we need the Nations League? Apparently, it's whoever wins the Nations League gets better qualifying for the Euros or something.
But we already have a place.
We already have a
Euro
qualification
qualifying.
system. I don't understand it, man.
Yeah, Nations League dumb.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Yeah, tell us below in the comments if you guys have any thoughts or more information on why the Nations League is awesome.
Yeah,
If you have any
maybe
reasons,
you think
please
it's
change my
cool.
mind. Don't change his mind, but change mine. Or don't change mine and change his. Change his mind, change
Change the
Odin's
channel.
mind.
One more thing before we
Yeah.
stop talking. So we've been toying around with the idea of doing like a Champions League rundown sort of
Yeah.
situation, something other than the Premier League. So I think we figured it out. I think so. We're 2 match weeks into the first group stage, which is 6 match weeks of the Champions League.
Yeah.
So after this next match week in the Champions League, so we'll be halfway through the group stage. I think we're going to do a rundown. Maybe talk through some of the groups, focus
Yeah.
on Manchester. Yeah, Man U and Liverpool are going to be focusing on them because,
mainly.
who cares about the rest? So we'll be doing a roundup of the first 3 weeks and maybe throw out some predictions or something. And then we'll reconvene after the group stage is done. So that's, 6
Another 3
match
weeks.
weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be like 6 or
Well,
8
that's true.
weeks.
Sorry, match weeks.
Right.
But yeah.
So we'll do halfway through the group stage, at the end of the group stage, and then after every round. So not after every leg in the knockouts, but after every round. So after the round of 16,
Yeah.
after the quarters,
Yep.
semis, and then
Then we'll recap the final, probably in depth, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Especially
yeah,
depending on who's playing.
God forbid it's Man U.
God forbid, because then I'm gonna have another freaking heart attack.
Yep. I hope it's Man U and Liverpool.
Me
That
too.
would be
Me too.
a
Oh,
fantastic Northwest derby, no matter where it's being played.
gosh.
That's what we got for you today.
Let us know in the comments about the comments.
Yeah, what do you think about the comment section around here? It's
only Tim so far.
It's
So,
lively.
It is. It's lively.
And
Thank you,
it's
Tim.
full of good conversation.
Yeah. It could be. Shout out to Tim again.
And I think we're
The
up
man
to
in the
16
comments.
subscribers. We were at 13 last time I checked.
Well,
When I
then.
saw that, I was like,
Easy,
wow,
guys. You calm down.
whoever
over there.
these 3 idiots are who just joined our channel.
We're sorry.
I mean, but thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all.
Keep it coming.
That's all I've got.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
Nope.